Okay. So I'm going to answer the question, how would you like to be remembered? For me, I think it's really important to be very kind to people and to contribute something positive to people's lives. So I think I'd like to be remembered as someone who was really nice to talk to and who could bring light into the room, because I try really hard to do that. Yeah, I learned from my grandma at an early age that it's all about how you react to the world. Like, if the world keeps giving you negativity, the power you have is to be your own light and be happy on your own. So I'd like to think that I'm not very reactive and that I can keep my happiness and bring happiness to other people. So yeah, that's how I'd like to be remembered.
So far, I give you a preview about what my tour experience has been like. I've been doing some deep reflections about my life and what I want to release that's not working in my life and what I'm bringing in. So right now I'm going through a mental transformation. I'm in the process of transforming my mindset that will induce inner growth and being closer to the divine spirit. And since spring is almost here, well, technically to me it's spring anyway. So to me, springtime represents new beginnings. So the new things I want to bring into my life is producing my best self and develop qualities of compassion, happiness, joy, peace, unconditional love, universal love, and positive energy, and being closer to nature, as well as connected to my higher self. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm still in the process of reprogramming my mind as well as my life. And I'm exploring more of the mind, body, spirit, because they all interconnect. Wherever certain aspects of myself affects me and everything else affects the other, they're all one and the same. So that's where I'm at. And I'm enjoying this spring-like weather. And this spring, starting on March 17th, I'm going to ride my bicycle from Gainesville, Florida, all the way to Asheville, North Carolina, where I spend my summers. And I'm looking forward to another great adventure and see lots of spring flowers and whole other beauties.
One of the prompts on the door outside was, how would you like to be remembered? And I think I would just like to be remembered as someone who was nice to everyone they met, I suppose. As a good person, and I know that's kind of subjective, what is a good person, what isn't a good person, but I hope when people think about me, they just think about a nice guy who would listen. I think listening is important. Who would listen and speak from the heart and speak honestly, and because I think that's one of the most important aspects of being human is speaking from your heart, and it's essential to connecting with others. So I hope the people that know me, when they think about me, they remember all of the good conversations that we had and all of the emotions that we shared, I guess. And yeah, I think that's it.
I feel like I'm gonna cry. My name is Diego Cifuentes, and I am 21 years old. I am a current college student at Florida International University down in Miami, Florida. So my first question is, do you have any regrets? I often get asked this a lot. And my response to that is, life is too short to have any regrets. And so I'm thankful for the experiences that I've had, because due to the fact that each of those experiences have taught me something valuable up to this point right now in my life. And so, I'm one of those people that in every experience or in every moment, I look at things in a different perspective. And that has been the most redefining moments in my life, by having that, different perspective on how I view life. It makes my life, worth living, and, just, again, just more meaningful. So I don't have any regrets. My second question is, what is your favorite memory of Gainesville? So, like I mentioned earlier, born and raised in Miami, Florida, currently attending school there. And so this is my first time in Gainesville. I'm here visiting a friend. Her name's Taylor Roth. She's outside this booth. And, this was just a weekend trip. I actually took the Greyhound to come here. So, it was very affordable and spontaneous nonetheless. A little getaway is always good in life. And roughly, it wasn't too bad, 6 hours, you just gotta do it sometimes. So, my favorite memory is just spending time with her, my friend, and just getting to know the area. We went to 3 places. It's called the Brick, University Center, and the Top. And, just meeting new people and enjoying ourselves. That's what was my favorite time so far. My third and last question is, how has your life been different than what you've imagined? And honestly, right now, I'm 21 years old. It's funny, I've imagined myself ever since I was small, young. Imagine myself at this time, already having a family. And coming from a Hispanic background, like, that's the norm that we see. But, it's been way different due to the fact that I've just so far, at 21 years old, I've traveled to places that I have never imagined myself traveling to. Specifically, I've traveled to nearly all of the countries in Central America. Also traveled to Israel this past summer during the month of July. And again, just having those experiences, and not only that, but also being involved with the passions that I have in my life. Specifically, majoring in political science and communications, and going more in depth with that. For example, this past year I was living and working in DC, working for a congresswoman, and then fast forward to right now in Miami, I'm over here interning for a senator in his Miami district office. And again, just those experiences is what motivates me to continue on. And at such a young age, 20 years old, it's very rare to see that. To see, young people not fulfill, but just follow their passions and stay true and motivated to that. Nowadays it's so easy to lose sight of your goal, but, I never imagined myself, fully doing that. Granted, I am single right now, but all I'm worried about is just finishing up my career, finishing up what I want to do, and then from there, life takes on. But yeah, thank you so much. Bye.